Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Hinchinburg Public House September Craft Beer Club tasting. We're excited to try some fun brews with you today. We have something from Left Field, Vimy, Fine Balance, and Chronicle.
Chronicle.
Yeah,
Never heard of that.
let's get to it. We're going to start with the Glorioso Italian Pilsner from Left Field Brewery. They are in Toronto. This is one of the recommendations from one of my staff, Jeremy, one of the servers. He suggested this, and so we're going to try it. We hope you like it.
Sure, I will.
Yeah.
It's nice color.
It smells really good.
It's clear.
It's 5.5.
It's pretty.
It's an Italian Pilsner.
Do one of these. Give them a little close up.
Ooh, that is good.
It smells good.
Really refreshing and
Want a
holy
second?
flavor. Yum.
Ooh, crisp.
Yeah. So what do they say about it?
Ooh, that's a good one.
So
Nice.
they say the Ballpark Pairings are Reuben sandwiches and calamari.
That's a very random pairing.
That is random. Super random. I do like Reuben sandwiches.
This would be great with calamari. I think. I haven't had a calamari in a long time, but
Me
this
either.
tastes like it would be good with
Yeah,
it.
I think anything deep fried, this would be really good and really cleanse your palate between bites for sure.
Yeah, that's
It's
nice.
just so, look at how clear it is.
I know.
You can't tell from the video maybe, but
It's
it's
nice.
very clear. It's a very pretty beer. Wow.
It's very clean and fresh.
So they're out of Toronto.
I do like the flavor a lot.
Yeah.
It's not just like a normal Pilsner. It's like it's an
It's an
Italian
Italian
Pilsner.
Pilsner.
That's
I'm not
why.
really sure what it means to be an Italian Pilsner. So those of you at home, Google it
Italian
and
Pilsner.
let me know. I'll
darn
Google it
good.
later. But yeah, and actually, it's weird because after I ordered this, all of a sudden I kept noticing all these different Italian Pilsners all over the place. So I don't know if it's a new trend or if it's just I've never noticed them before because I've never ordered one, but I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. It's Left Field.
Left Field Brewery. They have a whole bunch of really cool stuff. And yeah, they deliver to Ottawa.
It's a fun name. I like it.
Yeah. So I don't know where Wagstaff Drive is in Toronto. I wonder if it's near the ballpark or something, or why it's called.
Wagstaff?
Did I read that right? Yeah, Wagstaff.
Maybe it's near a ball diamond.
Yeah.
Just a
wonder.
guess. Just a guess.
Anyways, the next one is from Vimy Brewery. So, as many of you know, in the club, they are in the neighborhood on Loretta, and they're redeveloping that entire block so that all of those buildings will be gone sooner than we thought. So they thought that there'd be another 5 years, but the people that own the property apparently sold it to a different developer, and they're planning on redeveloping it sooner than later. So they are moving out. I don't have the actual address, but it's out by Bicycle Brewery, which is another brewery that we featured here
Pretty
before.
cans.
Yeah, so you'll be able to go to two breweries closest to each other.
Really nice cans.
Yeah, so this is my favorite beer that they do make. Oh, I gotta finish this one.
This is what it
This
looks
is
like.
their East Coast Pale Ale. I think
It's got a nice little tinge to
how
it.
long do you think they've been making it? Like a year?
Not sure.
Maybe about a year, maybe a little bit longer.
Maybe 2? But look at the tinge in that. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. So it's 4.8%. Every time I drink this, I always have to double check that it is only 4.8 because I always feel like it tastes like it might be super high percentage, but it's not. So
It's
I like that.
delicious. It's really nice. It's smooth. Very smooth. So I was just looking at the clouds, just checking.
So yeah, it's a hazy pale ale. They say with citrus, red berries, red grapes, and stone fruit. Yep, sounds about right.
Is that a stone fruit? Is that what that is?
Stone fruit, like kind of like a peach.
Peachy stone fruit.
Yeah, I would
so
think.
good.
Yeah.
This is really tasty.
It's my favorite beer that they make. They make all sorts of good stuff, but yeah. So we're gonna be sad to see them go,
Very.
but yeah, we'll still come visit them. Yeah, and we'll still carry their beer at the restaurant.
Currently, there's artwork there for the rest of the month for sale by many local artists. I curated it, so if you're looking for art, it's a good time to get in there, check it out, buy some, because that'll all be coming out within the month. So September.
Yeah.
Deadline. Buy art.
Yeah. So.
This is so good.
I know, it really is.
Normally, I get their cream ale.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites, and it's delicious. And this is really delicious too. I'm actually very impressed.
You're saying it like you've never tried it before. He's drank enough of them that he knows what they taste like.
I don't know what you're talking about.
At the restaurant, we also carry their Vimy Red. It's very popular. It's just a really nice red. Next one.
I haven't had the red in a long time. Sorry.
It's okay.
A little zoned out there.
The next one is from Fine Balance Brewery, and they are in Kingston. This is their before and after West Coast IPA. Sorry, I didn't shake it, I promise.
Splashy.
But, there we go. Ooh, that looks yummy.
Might get a little bit windy in a minute. That's okay.
Yeah, I don't know if a storm's about to roll through here or what, but
It might.
we might have to take
Looks
this.
like we might have a bit of rain
inside.
coming. We might have to pause.
Anyways, so yeah, they're in Kingston. It's this one's a stronger beer. It's at 6.7. Sorry, I have to.
Oh, I didn't even look at it. Oh, it looks very similar to the density of the Vimy. It has like more
But
of
it's a darker yellowy color. Like this one, I just yeah,
Look at that.
it's darker.
Nice dark gold. It's almost like a honey.
So yeah, 6.7.
I'm excited. I've never tried this.
Yeah, I've never tried anything from Fine Balance either. But they
Before,
also
after.
have a lot of cool stuff on their site. A lot of sour. Oh, that's the sour. Remember that sour that I had that was like
This
a
is a sour?
raspberry?
This is not a sour.
No, it was a raspberry lavender, I think. And then we had a strawberry and something. I forget what it was. Anyways, they gave me some samples, and I can't wait till they have it back in stock.
Oh, damn. Ooh, I said B. Sorry.
But yeah,
Sorry.
really good, really good sour
This is really good.
beer. So watch for those on our list coming soon. All these right now are on our list, limited
So hold on. We did
numbers.
an East Coast Pale Ale, and then we went over to the West Coast IPA.
Oh wow, so different.
Very different. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like a delicious dessert or something. It's kind of weird.
Tastes like dessert? Really?
No, maybe not.
Like I don't think so, but
This is no creme brulee. If anybody wants to make a creme brulee beer, please reach out. Let me know. I'd love to put that
Tim
up.
is obsessed with creme brulee.
I'm a creme brulee-aholic. That's true.
Not very many places sell it anymore. It used to be on many menus, and now when we see it, we
I try and over creme.
yeah, this is really nice. So what do they say? Anything about it on the can?
It probably says
Nope.
it's really nice.
It says drink fresh, don't age, recycle, keep cold. One thing that I like about their this company too is their branding. Everything's really pretty looking. Like I wish I had the sours to show you, but I drank them all. But the cans are really, really pretty, bright colors.
She drank them all,
Yes.
not me.
Yeah. Well, my staff also tried some too.
This is darn good.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's got a nice, like, very IPA. It's got some hop to it.
But it's smooth. Like normally, I find West Coast IPAs are really like hot, super hoppy. Like it's almost too much sometimes. This one's really nice and smooth.
I'm just going to drink the rest.
The next one is from Chronicle, And they are out of Bowmanville.
What in the good day is going on
And
there?
it's called Blood for the Blood God Sour Cherry Kettle Sour. I'm not really sure what
Pretty
the Blood God
Badass
is.
looking. I
But
mean,
yeah, the image
a
is
tough
pretty
guy.
cool. I did Google it, but I'm not sure I really understood what was going on.
cool
So
image.
in the comments, let us know.
Pretty
It
cool
was like
image.
a game or something, or maybe it was a book. Now I'm mixing
There's
it all
the
together because
logo.
they had, when I was going through their list, trying to figure out which one to get, I was distracted by all the can art, and some of them had to do with video games and things like that. So I think
This, yeah.
from Chronicle. So
Oh, it
I
looks like
stopped looking at the images and I just looked at what the beer was going to taste like, so that we could get it
I
a
know
nice,
what that
like,
is.
well-rounded thing, or well-rounded tasting for this month. But
I don't
you know what
say
it is?
it, but it's very. I don't know. Some people, to all my geek friends out there, it's very Warhammery. It's like a board game, role-playing game, like a Dungeons and Dragons-y.
Yeah, I feel like it's something.
Looks really cool.
Yeah, all of their stuff had some sort of fun theme to it.
Blood for the Blood God.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
Popping it.
It's a sour cherry kettle sour. Sour cherry kettle sour. Okay, so I'm not losing it. It says sour twice. It's not just
yeah.
me. Okay. Yeah.
It's like a.
So I'm excited to
tongue
try
twister.
it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I saw it when I saw it poured, that was what sold me.
You need to finish this.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So the color looks yummy.
That is some rouge right there. Oh, look at our light just
Oh my
changed.
gosh.
A lot. That's cool. It's not raining.
Did you smell it yet? It smells
No.
amazing.
Ooh, you can smell the sour. Like I'm watering and puckering up already. Just getting ready for
Oh my
it.
gosh, that's really good. Cherry. This one house I lived in BC, we had these sour cherries on a sour cherry tree, and it tastes a lot like that, like just fresh off the tree. Only it's beer. It's pretty cool.
As we know from previous episodes, I'm not a very big sour fan. I find them too tart for the mouth, but this one is actually really smooth, and it's not too bitey.
You don't like the that Brett flavor. He doesn't like Brett.
Hey, hey, if your name is Brett, I'm sorry, that's not even true. I might like you.
But yeah, the flavor he doesn't like.
But I like this one.
Yeah, I love it.
That's
Yeah.
really, it's not even that sour, really.
No, well, it's like sour, like a sour cherry would be.
But some of them hurt my face.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you have it, it's
This
just
one's
like,
sour yet still sweet. It's really well balanced.
this is really good.
And I feel like all the reviews too, well balanced was something that kept coming up review after review.
What's the goodness on this? Oh, it's only 5%.
5%.
Only
Yeah.
5%. You could like do 2 of them.
Yeah. I didn't look at what the percentage of this. Oh, no, 5.5. Right.
And what's
Maybe
the
I didn't say
Vimy?
that.
Vimy's usually around 5, isn't it?
It's 4.8.
4.8. Not bad. This one is
That was a higher one.
12.6. No, just kidding. It's 6.7 actually.
Yeah. It didn't taste really high percentage
No.
like that. Like you would drinking that blind, you would never know.
That's
Dangerous. Yeah. Sneaky.
Yeah. Oh,
So it's kind of like the opposite. So this one tastes more boozy, and then this one tastes less boozy, but it's they're not. Fun.
Oh, these are really
So,
good.
Yeah, today's the
I'd
last
say
day of August.
Very interesting in like the numbers that you went with. That one first, this one. Like these two are kind of cool together because they have the East and West Coast. The starter was like,
in hindsight,
ooh.
we probably should have done it this way. I hadn't tried this one before. I've tried this one before, but I just assumed this one would be a lot bigger, and I should have opened it and tried it. But we should have tried that one second.
I kind of like it because it is more.
This one's more
in your
hoppy.
face.
This one's a lot more hoppy than this one, and that's why I would go.
I'm gonna
this
have to
way.
redo the whole thing and try them all again because I don't know if she's telling the truth or
Well, you're
not.
gonna have to come to the restaurant then. Have dinner, brunch,
Oh,
day drinks, Saturdays.
I agree. Haven't been there in a little while because I've been working here. But yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think about
I
too.
agree.
You could sit inside at the bar.
I like this so much. I don't know
which
why.
I love, because it's delicious.
Well, I'm not a sour person, but this is like... I mean, that crazy can is really sexy, but
Yeah.
on top of that, the beer is sexy too.
Yeah. So today's the last day of August. I'm gonna go back to that
Tomorrow.
today.
I thought it was
31st.
I think it's tomorrow. I don't have my phone.
Today's the 31st.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I don't know because it says we're coming tomorrow.
Anyway,
Doesn't matter. It's one day. September.
yeah,
September.
I can't believe it.
Where did the time go?
I don't know.
Lost in mask wearing and shot taking and bubble hanging.
But I hope everybody's getting out and safely.
Yeah.
Having some fun.
Get outside
Anyways.
and try these beers. They're way better outside. Honestly, every time when we're outside, they taste much better.
Yeah.
So then you have more oxygen cleansing your palate as they go in, and
I don't know. Not
Maybe
sure where
not.
you're going with that.
I don't know where I'm going with that either.
Yeah. Get out. Basically, I think what you're saying is get out while you can, because it's about to drop.
Yes, because our winter versions of these are not going to be outside.
No.
Well, maybe.
Well, maybe.
We'll just have to
Yeah.
drink them faster.
Yeah, it'll be like frozen as it goes in my mouth.
Yeah, we'll have spoons. I'll just...
Yeah, beer slushies.
Ooh.
We've had those before.
Yeah.
We have actually.
It's just
50
that
freezes very well.
it's one of my worst nightmares is when you put a beer in the fridge, in the freezer, and you forget it there, but then you pull it out and it's fine, and it looks great.
Until you open it.
And when you open it, and then all of a sudden it just, all that
It's-
oxygen, freeze.
Yeah, everything freezes. It's yeah. So when we're out in the backyard, last winter that happened a lot to us. We would think, well, let's bring out a couple of beers. They're not going to freeze. Well, it's -40, so of course they froze like right away.
We need to start talking. Maybe if you're a brewery and you're watching this, come up with that.
How
The
do it-
unfreezable beer.
Oh, I wonder. Something safe though. No chemicals, please.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Anyway, so there's a random thought for you. Anything else to say?
I'm trying to think of something else
Oh,
to say.
we have some fun stuff coming up too. I know this is a beer club, but if you like cider too, we have a cider tasting coming up towards the end of September.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, with Farmgate. They're just outside of Ottawa. Yeah, so I'm excited to have them on board. And then Dan actually has an art class coming up, and so does another local artist named Andrea Stokes.
Oh yeah, workshops.
Yeah, so there's a couple of art workshops. All of these things are happening on our patio, so and it's covered, so if it rains, it's still a go. And yeah, so you can get your tickets. Head to our website's event page for the details, and you can see where you get the tickets.
I have one
Yeah.
thing that I was thinking about.
What's that?
How long is patio season?
Patio's staying up until October 31st.
October 31st. You have exactly 2 months from
Today,
today.
if it is the 31st. Now I'm doubting myself. Now I don't even know. It is, what day
Still
is it?
2
I don't
months
know.
from today.
Anyway,
Let's just say that.
it's coming up.
Exactly 2 months left of patio season. So get your butt out, enjoy a patio somewhere in Republic House. And hopefully maybe we'll see you there.
Yeah.
Come on by, and if you see me, come by, sit down, chat. Maybe we should have another record day.
Yeah, I was thinking that. We should have another record day.
Playing
Come
records.
down and spin some records.
We'll let you know.
Yeah. Anyway,
Awesome.
cheers.
Cheers.
You have nothing left.
Oh, wait.
Put a little splash
Hold on.
in, so we got to do a little cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
And cheers to all of you.
Cheers. Take care.
Good to see you again.